What are you even doing? Like, I just walked in here and she was asleep on the floor. What are you doing? She wants to get in that window. That's what she wants. Would you look at my face? Would you look at it? Looks like I fell into some herpes or something. This just come on me overnight. I've been off the steroids for 2 days. I'm actually not feeling too bad. I still have like a chest cold. I have coughing and stuff, so I don't know if I'm better or not. But what is this? What? Why? Bloop. I mean, really? I've never broke out this bad. It's bad. And it's oozing. It's so bad it's oozing. So I haven't vlogged. Did I vlog? I don't know. I've just been editing and I'm trying to get my other channels up and running. I have one video that I released and then I released another video on the other channel, so I'm doing pretty good with that. So we'll see. I'm fixing to take a shower, that's why I come in here. And I'm going to soak my face with a washcloth and just try to dry some of this out because, like, is it poison ivy? Like, what the heck is this? It looks like a drug rash. It does, really. Maybe I'm detoxing from the steroids because it does make you break out really bad. I don't know. Right now, I don't even really care. I'm just kind of amazed by it. I don't know. I got other stuff going on, though, so this isn't much to care about. Oh, that's going to feel good. That's going to feel real good to get this all washed and cleaned and... yeah, ooh, 1980, yeah. Hadar loves that. Hadar's not home. Just me and you, babe. The baby's already asleep. What? What? I do slur my words sometimes when I'm tired, and I've had this thing, I think it goes along with the phantom smells that I've had for the past 10 or probably 15 years now. I lose my ability to speak correctly. Just, I'm so got saran wrap all over my brain and it's not able to breathe very well. So I've had the air off for probably 7 hours now because I wanted to sweat. I wanted to, like, get the sweat out of my face, and then I'm gonna have it at full blast tonight when I sleep, which is gonna be in a few minutes after I take my shower. I want the bottom of my hair to be black down here. And Hadar hates that. He hates, like, the two-tone look. But I love it. I've always loved it. Like, when Leslie Marie Presley Lisa Marie Presley. There you go. I'm not drunk. I have not had any intoxication today. Yeah, when she had the black hair and blonde stripes, I love it. That's my favorite hair ever. I could have that for the rest of my life, except it's very hard to do, and it's like almost impossible to do by yourself if you don't know how to do hair. Basically, you're going in and you're pulling out hair and you're dyeing it black in strips, and I'm not able to do that because I'm not good at hair. So obviously, so you have about 12 different colors of blonde and red going on here. That face, though. Okay. Good night, guys. Oh, so hot, and I am severely out of breath. Okay, so I am going to the pulmonologist today, and I didn't take any rescue inhaler at all today, and it's almost 3:30, and I feel very faint. But I purposely did this because I think they're going to have me take inhaler after they do the spirometer or whatever. I've never been to a pulmonologist, but my family has, because they all have breathing issues. I never did. I thought I escaped it. I'm not doing too well. I'm in a bit of distress but I'm much better than I used to be. And my appointment is at the hospital. So you have to go to the hospital to see the pulmonologist. And because Israel was covered in dust and dust storms, everyone has breathing issues right now. Everyone. When I was at the pharmacy, that's all I saw was like nebulizers and Ventolin and breathing medicines being passed out to everybody at the pharmacy. We're waiting on the bus or something. But it's 3:19 and my appointment's at 3:30, and I prepared all day for this, and I'm still a little late. There's literally street parking for the only hospital that they have in this town. Street parking. Probably 10 parking spaces. Okay. This isn't going to be a very negative vlog, and I hope I don't cuss. I'm done with these medical doctors who look at you and say, you're fat, that's your problem. I'm freaking done. I asked the guy, okay, as soon as I walked in, I didn't even sit down yet. He said, oh, are you here to ask for permission? He weighs like 90 pounds. He's very old. He's like 90 years old. Are you here to ask for permission? And I said, what are you talking about? And he said, for me to look at your gastro. And I said, no, has nothing to do with gastro. It's breathing. He said, you're a pulmonologist? He said, yeah. I said, yeah, I'm having an issue breathing. I can't breathe. Oh, you're big. Yeah? Really? Okay. So, you can't live like this. I said, yeah, I know, I can't breathe. Oh no, you're big. I freaking had enough. Enough. What's your other problems? I said, I'm severely fatigued. It's affecting my life. This has been going on for the last 2 years because I inhaled nutritional yeast. I need someone to fix my lungs. Give me something that works on my lungs, fixes it. I don't want to take medicine. I don't want to be on medicine for the rest of my life for the lung issue. Oh, you have asthma? So I don't know. I can't breathe. I come here for a test. A function test. I feel like I'm not getting enough oxygen. I'm always loopy. I need I need help. You're big. I'm so pissed right now. I'm so pissed. Because he looked at me, he didn't even check me. And he said, you're big. You can't live like this. You need to get surgery. He said, oh, sleep study. You need a sleep study. I said, no, I don't. I had 3 sleep studies. Trust me, I don't need a sleep study. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. So pissed.
Don't cry, Mommy.
I let him have it. I let him freaking have it. I said, what the hell are you doing for me? Are you doing anything for me? Are you going to test me? No. I said,
Mommy, talk.
when's my appointment to get tested? Because I came here to get a test. He didn't even check my lung function. He judged me the minute I walked in, and that was it. Bullshit. I've seriously had enough, and this is, like, if you have anything wrong with you and you're fat, freaking forget it. Forget it. Just freaking forget it. Because that's all that a doctor will see is your weight. Always. Yes, I could probably breathe better if I were smaller, but that's not what caused the issue. This started 2 years ago. You don't just get filled up, your lungs filled up where you cannot freaking breathe and you're suffocating and you feel like you're gonna pass out constantly because you're not getting enough air. He did nothing. Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. Say nothing.
It's freaking ridiculous.
Don't say ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. I'm so done. So done. I want to get out of this town that's freaking killing me.
Yeah. You're freaking killing me.
He's being so cute right now. Oh, I'm so sick of being sick and nobody freaking cares. I know I'm like boo-hoo right now. I'm usually not. Like, I can get over anything, but I need to breathe. I need to breathe. It's affecting my life negatively. Very negatively.
Don't cry and suck.
So, he said, you can have an appointment in 3 months to get a lung function test done. I hope to God I am not here in 3 months. And I will travel to a different city to go to a pulmonologist because this is the only one they have, a 90-year-old bigot. I'm not even kidding. He weighs like 90 pounds, he's 90 years old. He's a bigot. I mean, do I have to go back to the States to get a freaking test where I blow into a machine? Is it that hard? What does it take? 15 minutes? Didn't even check me. Just looked at me. Okay, I talked to Hadar and he said that he was going to come up here and talk to somebody. Like, talk to the manager. So I can have somebody check my stuff out today. It's probably not going to help, but it's going to get the guy in trouble. You can't do that to people. It's not professional, it's not right, it's not ethical.
Bye-bye, Mommy.
Anyway, so he is going to get dropped off here. He is in a car right now, and he's going to help me, and he's going to talk to the manager for me. Because it's BS. Hadar sees everything. He knows everything about, you know, my stuff. As much as you see me complaining, there's more going on than what you see. So, he'll be here in a minute.
I'd just like to say that just because you're a doctor doesn't mean you know any good, any better than anyone else. You study for so long. This guy must have been old. Because Andrea said he looked really old, so let's say 60, 70, even
90.
It's not 90. Either way, with that much experience and being alive for so long, I guess, I mean, you'd have to have someone common sense than just to tell Andrea to just go get a gastric bypass and lose weight. And yeah, that's definitely something that I believe too is a big factor here, but you don't treat a patient, you just tell them to go get surgery, GTFO, go away. You don't do that. I mean, that's just bad person. Not to mention, I mean, why are you even a doctor if you're gonna do that? What's the point? Just to make money? What kind of money do you make here anyway at that? Not that much. He's no one special. He's just a lung doctor. That's what he does. It's literally his title here. Lung doctor. So it does make me feel sorry for him, but for Andrea too, because now we have to see how we're gonna go to a different doctor, because he's the only one here, because this is a middle of nowhere town, which doctors fly in here to come here if they want to get that done, but not many. So there's only very few doctors here, and unfortunately a lot of them are assholes. Now they're not the kind that will just prescribe you pills, they're also the kind that'll tell you to go get surgery instead of actually getting well. Like I said, the first guy that treated me for my knee, he just basically twisted my knee 3 times, said, okay, get out of here, you don't have anything, but go get an MRI anyway. That's my experience. And Andrea doesn't even speak Hebrew. So it's even worse. Just sad. Also, there's been stabbings all across Israel. How about that for the past 2 days? Israeli terrorists, right? No. We're getting terrorized right now. Bad. It's over and over again. Everywhere. Tel Aviv, which is a tourist town. Jerusalem is a tourist town. Just everywhere. People are getting stabbed in the streets. So, one of my really least favorite things is where I can't do anything about it. And, you know, like you guys can say, oh, malpractice, oh, do that. Sue him. It's hard to get to, especially for me. Me specifically, I don't like dealing with, I have a hard time dealing with stuff like that. Andrea should be all over it in the States, but me, I mean, I would go to the manager, the hospital manager, and, you know, the person in charge, and just tell them about this guy and what he did. And I'm probably going to tell my doctor too. I mean, Andrea's doctor, but besides that, I can't really do too much, and it really annoys me that I can't. And I know that I can't. And I'm not gonna get a lawyer here, you know, just for that. It's very expensive. I mean, just getting one little thing signed for us was 150 shekels, which is divided by 4. What we have paid here in dollars. But I've had a really, really hard, tough 3 days, like serious business. I mean, my whole body is just tore up, and I was late on Tuesday night, and then Wednesday I stayed, and Thursday I'm back at 5 p.m. to what? I'm in the car, no reception, and Andrea's crying like freaking hell, literally. And I'm like, I can't do anything, you know, I'm on my way to you. You want me to stop at the hospital and come to you? And, you know, we kind of got her calmed down when I got there, but it doesn't help me either. You know, my situation is where I can't do anything, and I'm already really tired, and I haven't had sleep in 3 days, really, pretty much. It's just bad. Now, with that fatigue, where it comes from, it's funny because my driver, he was really tired. I asked him if he wanted me to swap. He said no. He said his fatigue is caused more by his emotions. He got rejected by a girl. So he says, you know, the cliche or cheesy / cliche stuff, whatever you want to call it, where he's like, oh yeah, you know, I got rejected, and that your body can't deal with all that stress and pressure, so he just puts itself to sleep kinda, and you just want to ignore everything, like a teenager just put a blanket on themselves, you know. So while he was explaining all this, I was like, man, if you were in my shoes, you'd know what fatigue is. I tried to open a screw, and I'm not talking little things, and I got plenty of strength. I'm not even exaggerating or complimenting myself, really. I have plenty of strength. Like, I was using about 2,000 inch-pound force, torque, you know? I was using it to open a screw, and it would not open. I twisted. I will just leave it alone, because I'm not going to get into the technical terms, because it's really late now, and I just really can't think. But anyway, my body just got owned today, and yesterday. This harness, I had to replace a harness inside the tip of the wing. No access to it. My fingers all torn and ripped. My forearms are out, because I have to, you know, just do stuff. And then this one screw, which I had to open, and I could not open it, you know, and I'm last resort. I'm like, okay, everyone else tried, let's have him do it. So I'll have to do that on Sunday, but it just tore my body up, and I've been walking and running, I've been up and running, you know, I was walking, and I usually walk, I don't know, 5 or 6 miles, literally a day, back in the day when I worked, but now I just started limping. I'm not even really, like, sore. Hi, Kitty. If you guys, ooh, yeah, Andrea just shat her pants. If you guys can see right here, this segment, it's not normal. It's like cartilage or something here is like swollen. And that inflammation is making me limp with not too much pain, but it feels like the day after surgery where I just like have a locking ball right on top of my knee, kind of like just holding it, and I'm just, you know, limping. And I can't walk straight, and I can't bend my knee. That's why I got myself a doctor's appointment, which is going to be in a week and a half from now. And that's the soonest, earliest they got. Like, this is it right now, you know. That's the first thing they got. She's, you know, polite. She won't meow her way through the camera. She'll just sit there and ask for something. And it's very, very late. I came back home at 5, and we sat down here, talked for a while, and then we watched a couple of shows, ate dinner. Rafael was going crazy, you know, the usual. he hasn't had a nap and he had a long day with mommy, so he just got put to bed like, I don't know, 8. Hopefully he went to sleep at 10. My way to relax is playing the game, you know. That's just my getaway time. I put my noise canceling headphones, can't hear Andrea, can't hear anyone, disconnect. And I had that for about 4 hours today, so that's really good. So it's about 2 a.m. now, so I have 4 hours, yeah. On and off, because I wasn't playing. Alright, so I can't really collect my thoughts anymore because it's really that late, and my body, I'm about to pass out. So I'll leave it for tomorrow, and I'll talk to you guys. But I'm very, very deeply disappointed in this guy. I just can't put it any other way. I'm furious and sad that's what it has to come to, you know. I mean, he might be a good guy, but you don't treat patients like that, I'm sorry. Don't you agree, Kitty? I mean, actually your vet protected you because he's like, no, we can't declaw the kitty. No, can't do that. Well, at least she's pretty. She's good for one thing. Oh, you like that? Oh, you like that? That tail? Where's that tail? Okay, Kitty, there you go. Alright then. You aren't subscribed yet?
Please subscribe and like.
Comment and share. Fully Living.
Daddy, Titty.
Yeah, titties are chest. My cover-up came off on my pimples. The first one was a real doctor, a neurologist. It's Zeb growing up, eloquent speech.
Like an old grumpy man. It's true. You guys
So
don't live
he's
with
like
him.
you.